Hey, this is for Radar Online. You guys are putting a statement out saying that I confronted my ex-wife and that I'm begging her back. Please stop lying. That never happened. It never will happen either. You guys also said that I, confronted her significant other, Mr. Jones, and that never happened either. I've never even met the guy. So stop lying. Okay? I understand that you guys are trying to get people to go to your site and keep your level of disrespect up. But don't involve me in it. Please don't. Okay? All right? I got my own thing going on here in Charlotte. And I'm very happy with it. Thank you, liars.
Go and make Peter Pan make Peter come home.
Why I make Peter?
I go back to my ex for the dick.
Whoa, you go back to your ex with us? Hey, y'all give me a start something. I'm out here dating.
You making a rap song.
What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team and News. So I completely see where Peter is coming from, especially if he's moved on dating somebody else. That's completely disrespectful to his current love interest or love or whoever he's dating. And the same thing goes for Cynthia relationship. If she's still with the guy, with the whole for the D challenge, and Cynthia being smart enough to know that even if she was to feed in and play around and even mention Peter's name, the blogs would pick it up and talk about, oh yeah, she want that old thing back. You know what I'm saying? So I completely understand her reservation there. So basically, most of you are aware, a few weeks ago Cynthia introduced Will Jones right here. Some of you have seen him on the Steve Harvey show. If you want to learn all about that, click on the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist and listen to that video. I don't want to sound repetitive, but anyways, that's her new man. But when she introduced him and basically posted him on the internet, on Instagram, and then came back with this message right here on the little message on the bottom, I became skeptical. Like, great, maybe they're dating and this is going to be her new love interest on the show. That's great. But there's no grown woman is going to claim a guy, post him on her page if they're just dating, and there's a possibility of other females claiming him and going to be messy and have you out here looking messy on the blogs. I don't think Cynthia would do that to herself. I believe that he's going to be a part of the story that she presented to the show, and for her to not look like, who is this random guy Cynthia is basically tongue wrestling with, because the trailer showed her kissing him. It was like, I'm going to introduce him early, allow my fans to get used to him, so that when he comes on the show, he's not a stranger. It's like, oh, they're still together, they've been dating for a while. But now remember, this show was recorded, a few months back, but however, during Candy's recent reveal of her Essence magazine cover, he was there. He walked the carpet with Cynthia, and of course Peter was there as well, and he walked the carpet alone. So we're gonna see how their dynamic work. Now, you are aware how the editing work, and it's possible that Peter could have been saying something completely different in a different scenario, and they piece it all together to make it look like he really wants his ex-wife back. Because if you actually listen to it, those words left his mouth, but he could have been talking about, there were one point in time that I felt like I could get my ex-wife back, in that context. And of course, editing, because they have to make you excited to want to watch the show. Like for example, if you watch the recent episode I just uploaded, the ladies are in Barcelona on a girls trip. That's where you see all of them. That's why you see all of them together and trying to pressure Cynthia like back in high school, peer pressure. But that's where they were all heading. They are all, excluding Kenya, Kim Zolciak, and whatever her name is, and Sheree Whitfield, they're all vibing, dancing, hugging. That's not what we saw on the trailer. I understand that, yes, maybe they have made up, but we didn't see that. If we saw that, yes, people would have tuned in, but the excitement, because people love mess and drama. They showed us the fights and things like that, and now here they are, hugged up, laughing, having a good time. So
back to your ex with us?
Hey, y'all give me some now.
Shmia, that's Shmia was stirred up. Oh my God.
Oh, no, Nina, you got that. Oh, get her, Nina. Get
Go, Nene. What are you doing? You are not in it.
We will see what happens, you know, if this sisterhood and bonding experience continue. But basically, Peter is basically saying, listen, I've never met this man or whatever. And now, as far as Cynthia and this guy, like I was saying, you know, people were like, oh, they're not still together and all of that. You know, he just posted this right here 13 hours ago, I think, and Cynthia made a comment. So, you know, when you're not messing with someone like that, not romantically, even on a friendship level, you're not checking for them, you're not on the Instagram pages, you're not leaving comments. So we will see how this relationship, you know, pan out on the show. But basically, Peter is saying, stop the madness, stop the fake news, I'm good. Cynthia is saying, I'm not even gonna go next to the name Peter and cause any conflict, and I don't blame her. So we'll go ahead and just have to watch the show and see what happens. All right, my Vina loves, I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all time and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.